Там на горі, ой, там на кроті, ой, там сиділа пара голубів, ой, там сиділа пара голубів.
Сахару нема. Ось сахару привезти мені.
Зробили ручку,
Ручку
так,
зробили.
щоб воно закривалося.
Їх трапкою накриваю. Оце така хата в мене. Мені привез 2 мішки цього пшениці. Я не знаю, чи його приписали, чи ні. У мене якась буде пенсія попитатна. І ці комбікорм до курей. Хорошо комбікорму несуться кури. Здрасте.
Да, ну бачите, а ця бабка Дуня каже, що до неї от не їздять.
Баптисти.
Баптісти?
Баптисти?
Баптиста. Там теж толпа.
Багато людей, так?
А вона каже, ніхто не їздить.
А вона сказала, ніхто до неї не приїздить.
Добрий день. As you can see, there's a lot of tourists visiting the South settlers, also foreign ones. So yeah, we're not the only ones here, and definitely they're not alone here in the zone. This is an old abandoned village. You can see the cars still left from the days. Yeah, there is no South settlers here anymore. There were a couple of people living around, but not anymore. So here, how one of the houses look like. We enter. As we can see in this old house, there's a lot of movie posters. Probably somebody who was working in the local theater lived here. But generally everything's abandoned. Yeah, these are newspapers dated from, February 1983. Youth of Ukraine. And this is the basic of the communist morals of the 7th grade student. Interesting. So now we're exited the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, and now we are disinfecting ourselves with a shot of vodka. Guys, this is stupid. You don't have to disinfect anything, but yes, we are in this beautiful restaurant, ordered a lot of food because we didn't eat in Chernobyl, and in the exclusion zone, yeah, that's it. These are the high voltage towers of the nuclear power plant. They're still working. The old sarcophagus, like you're not gonna see it anymore because in a couple of days the new construction, the arch will cover it completely. This is the new object arch, which will be shifted in the period of weeks onto the old sarcophagus of the 4th reactor. There is absolutely no reason why anyone would wear protection suit in Pripyat, but I guess, well, some people, especially tourists, do love that because it just looks fancy and cool on pictures and Instagram, but it's rather stupid. We are now at the attraction park in the city center of Pripyat. This is quite a radioactive spot, so it's not really super healthy to stay here. I definitely would not stay here overnight or for a couple of months in that spot. But you've seen all the pictures from this Ferris wheel behind me, for example, in several pictures, videos, films. This is probably the most symbolic place in Pripyat, which is the ghost town near Chernobyl. The famous Ferris wheel. It's never functioned really. It was supposed to be open on the 1st of May 1986. Okay, this is really much. This is basically like 100 times more than the normal one. The famous Cafe Pripyat is really stunning. The stained glass here is all broken, but still remains the colors of the past. To study, and to study Vladimir Lenin. Well, this is a very Soviet slogan. And this is quite famous for the pictures. I don't know those guys. There are some Soviet leaders who are not even that famous, but they're taken from the storage room of the energetic Palace of Cultures, and this is a quite photogenic spot. This is Hotel Desatka, and which means basically number 10, and they have like a quite nice dinner here for us. Yeah, well, you can see that this is quite civilized here. This is day number 2, and I'm working currently in one of the not yet built out cooling systems of the 5th unfinished reactor. This is an amazing place. The structure is just ginormous. Yeah, and it was supposed to open in 1986, but as we know, it was never finished. Woo! Never do that, guys. This is the mural made by an artist, Guido van Helten, and it is in one of the unfinished buildings of the cooling systems near the Chernobyl Reactor number 5, which was also not finished. The forest outside is the forest which grew on the territory of the Red Forest, which was basically a piece of land, a forest which got the most radiation, and all the trees on its territory turned red within days. But now, of course, the forest is new, but the levels of radiation in the ground are quite high. Today it is snowing, 2nd of November, and we're going to the Duga, or the bow, in Chernobyl 2, which was a secret object back in the Soviet times. You see that thing over there, the antenna. It was a receiving antenna used by the Soviet secret services to catch the signals from the Americans, and basically it was used in the anti-missile defense strategy to catch the signals of the missiles being launched somewhere from around the globe. Yeah, it didn't really function that long, but it was a restricted territory. People were not allowed to come here, and yeah, well, right now it's just a huge metal structure attracting a lot of tourists. A lot of people try to climb up. I'm not sure we're gonna do it today, but yes, it is it's like 140 meters tall, so it's ginormous. And it's also known as Russian woodpecker because when it was functioning and receiving the signal, it was also blocking the signals, and by blocking it produced the woodpecker sound of like knocking on the wood. enter prohibited dangerous area. Well, when did it stop us, right? This is huge, and this is all made out of metal. So climb a little bit. It's really harsh because it's really cold as well. But yeah, the structure is just amazing. Swimming pool in Pripyat is quite famous with photographers, and it was actually functioning until 1996, long after the evacuation happened. We are now in the 16-story building in the center of Pripyat, and we're trying to climb the top floor, the roof, in order to see the whole beautiful view of the ghost town.